See one of these fucking ULEZ vans just parked down the end of, like literally at the end of my fucking street. I was like, you taking a fucking piss. So I went out to my fucking garage and I got a bit of fucking board and I fucking, 2 screws, fucking screwed it in. I got a big felt tip pen, right? No fucking, no ULEZ. I was just writing no ULEZ. Simple as that.
The residents are out seeing what all the fuss is. TFL here causing a scene. Oh, apologies from him.
The police come the second day I did that, and there was like 3 police cars just for little old me. And I was just like, well, look at this. Look at these dickheads. What are you here for? No crimes committed. I'm allowed to stand here and do whatever I fucking want. These things here are great. Like a Makita whipsaw, look. Out there, you put a bigger battery. I've got 9Ah batteries, so it's a bit heavy to carry around, so I just got a 5Ah on for the interview. But these little wankers come and raided my house, burgled my house, fuck all. The closest site to my house on Ryfield Avenue, we call it the Battle of All Saints. And I've told them, if you put them fucking things on that fucking set of traffic lights, then traffic lights get cut down again in short order. That's what will happen if they do that. Yeah? And that hasn't gone back up, funny enough. So yeah, fuck you, Mercedes Khan. If you put them there, you know what's going to happen. So yeah, we dare you.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another fantastic guest. Today we are joined by Matty Hardy, Blade Runner. How are we doing, my friend?
It's great, all good. How we going?
Yep, so very well, thank you. So thank you very much for the opportunity. So if you haven't seen, Matt is doing an unbelievable service for the public. Or his boys are, depending which way you want to do it. They are. You would have seen some of the videos. So here's a few clips, but they're the ones out there.
Oh, look at this, people. Look what's happened here. I just nipped up to the shops, driving back on the way past. I've had the windows smashed and everything. God, stuff everywhere. Look at the state of this, people.
What's that? You getting twitchy already, James? Give us a flex. You've been on them roids since I last see you, haven't you, James, mate? Been on them, haven't you? How long do you reckon that's going to last then, boys? How long, are you off already? How long do you reckon your work's going to last? Oh, look, they've just got squirted. Someone's just drove past them and squirted. I just missed that. Gutted for them. They just got squirted. Squirted by a substance there. What happened there, boys? Rab's got it all up his shirt. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no.
And fair play to you. So it was only around a year ago that it started around here.
Yeah, 29th of August was when the scheme was implemented. That like they were installing the stuff before that. They were doing it from sort of April, May last year, installing it all, and then come 29th of August, they obviously go, right, this is going live today, but before that they had to have all the infrastructure already up to get it live, so they installed it all before and then turned it on 29th of August last year.
Fuck me, it feels like, cause obviously I've watched dozens of videos, maybe hundreds of videos, it feels like it's been so much longer than that, but obviously you've had a massive effect in that and obviously gone viral dozens of times. My God, it must feel like a lifetime ago though, for you as well.
It's been a mental year. It was 24th of September. Like, I'm one of those guys. Like, everywhere I've ever gone, I get fucking seen. I get noticed because I don't care. I'll just like fucking. If you fucking piss me off, I'm going to tell you. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, just let me get on with my shit. Like, here's what we need to do. Listen, if you interfere with that, you're going to fucking know my name. So yeah, they fucking interfered with me, yeah? I just wanted to be left the fuck alone. You come interfering with mans, that's when, like, what's breaking point? Breaking point for me is when you tell me that I've got to sell my fucking truck. Like, fuck off about it. I choose none of that. I choose to go and do something about that. I've had enough now. The great awakening is within, and like, do you know what I mean? I was one of the first, like, before COVID, we was warned what was coming. We was like, yeah, I was warning everyone, don't take that poison. Like, it's bad. They're trying to do ya. And like, yeah, on it. So at this point, it's just like fucking something needs to be. I've realised at this point, no fucker's coming to help me. Like, we've tried voting in the past 4 years, and all I've seen is vote, vote, vote. And what the fuck are you voting for? 2 puppets on a fucking string. But guess what? The man pulling the strings is left hand, right hand. There's still the same brain behind it, controlling it all. Like, there's no like, it doesn't matter what puppet. Like, oh, you don't like that puppet? We'll hide him away, and we'll bring out another different puppet the next day. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a fucking.
That's why I've never voted.
It's a bollock system. Like if you look at who you vote for, like it's Conservative or Labour. Right, so if you want to be Conservative round here, like, so you've got to go to the Conservative show, club down in Ruislip on Ickenham High Road, right, just before the orchard there, the little Conservative club. So you've got to go in there and you've got a virtue signal, you've got to kiss ass. And if you don't do that, there's no way you're ever going to be the Conservative candidate round here. So you're going into a set group of people. If they don't like you, i.e. the masters, like the people in charge of that, they're going to be like straight away, this guy, we like revoke his membership for whatever. There's a great guy lives up in Northwood, Wally Kennedy. Very notorious round here. And kicked out the Labour Party in 1998 for his part in the poll tax riots. But yeah, they don't like people. Also, Wally's a great guy. I'll speak to Wally a bit.
He's actually someone who's for the people.
Oh yeah, he like.
That's why he probably got kicked out, because he was for the people.
Yeah, he still does it now. Wally's like 74. He's up at like Cafe Hills in Northwood every Saturday morning for anyone who's got hardship, like locals in the area. If the council are giving you grief, you need help filling out forms, help with your pit, anything. Like that's what Wally does on a daily basis. Like he helps people out in hardship, and for that, like that's the sort of guy that gets expelled from the Labour Party, which is a disgrace, really. Wally was there like for the people. He's a nice guy, a good guy who would give his last penny to help you.
Sounds proper. Shout out to Wally.
Yeah, big up Wally Kennedy. Yeah, definitely.
And so obviously you decided you weren't having this thing. September last year. What was the first thing? What did you do? How did it start? What's happened? You're at home with your missus, fucking decided I ain't gone out. What was the first thing you did?
So I was sitting there looking at like the internet on my phone, and like I see one of these fucking ULEZ vans just parked down the end of like literally at the end of my fucking street. I was like, "You taking a fucking piss?" I was like, right, I'm gonna fucking do something about that. So I was like, right, you can peaceful protest with a placard, not a fucking problem. So I went out to my fucking garage and I got a bit of fucking board. And I fucking 2 screws, fucking screwed it in. I got a big felt tip pen, right? No fucking, no ULEZ. I was just writing no ULEZ, simple as that, and walked out there and just stood there and held this board in front of the fucking van, in front of the ULEZ unit. And yeah, I filmed myself fucking doing it. And there's a security guard there, and he's obviously come over and started interacting with me. And if I film myself interacting with people, like that's what got me, like, do you know what I mean? I just take it, I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? What are you sitting here? Why are you here finding people? Start asking him questions, do you know what I mean? I don't care, I'll fucking pound straight into you. I've got a fucking gob for days. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, and that's how it started.
TFL here, causing a scene. Oh, apologies from him. People, we're standing up. I've had enough now. I've got an uncompliant car, and these people have pushed me too far. And I'm going to dedicate my time now to knobbling these.
Then like 2 days later, they fucking come there again. I thought, cheeky pricks. So I went out there again, and then there's this lad called Cocoa Pop. And he just give it to us on a fucking plate. He's just like some fat, sweaty mess, right? He gets out of this electric van with sweat all down his back, and it just looks a mess of a geezer. He's meant to be a security guard, so I was all over him. And yeah, people fucking loved it. And I just put it out online, mate, and just fucking like every fucker started sharing it and going mad, like. Yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
Then I got told. One of my pals, I grew up with a geezer, and like he lives over in Kent now. Big out shout out Wayne. But yeah, he phoned me out and goes, someone's making money off you on TikTok. I said, fucking what? That's a bollocks, mate. He's like, no, it's serious.
And so where were you posting it at this point?
I just put it on Facebook. I just had my normal name, Matt Houston, just on Facebook. Like, here's me, do you know what I mean? Just my normal, that changed from like the normal thing what people do on Facebook, like at COVID. Like, I ended up deleting a lot of fucking people during like 2018, 2019 off my fucking social media. It's like, I'm not going to argue with people I know like 20 years over a fucking social media post. So you got something bad, I'll just delete you, block you, fucking see you later. Next time I see you, we'll have a nice conversation, whatever. You know what I mean? But why the fuck am I sit or argue? I fucking want to argue with me, come knock on my door.
To start with, like you said, you've gone out there with the sign and you're having the banter with the people and that, and it's obviously your personality that's made
then people started turning up. I just started going live on TikTok, and then people start, like, get a TikTok account, they said. So then I've got a TikTok account, and within, I don't know, a week, I've got like enough, well, a couple of days, I had enough followers to go live. It's like 800 in the UK, you need to go live on there. And they said, right now, the next thing you need to, the next goal is 10,000. I've done that in less than 2 weeks, which I'm told is like exceptional.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the 1% on TikTok who actually fucking make it there. But like, all I did was just stand. Like when I was like, they call it a pride, but I don't like standing with a fucking crowd. Like, I don't like a big fucking crowd of people and that. I like to go and just stand there by myself. Like I was often across the road from where they were. Like once enough people started turning up with the placards and that, we had it all blocked off. I was like, I stood back away from it, and that's when the trouble started. When I started standing back away from it, and like, do you know what I mean? I had more time to think, and like the security, like, do you know what I mean? Oh, boys, look at these standing there. Like, I think one day I was on live for 6 hours.
Fucking hell.
I did a 6-hour live stream. Yeah, that was just fucking madness that day.
Crazy.
Funny as fuck. Yeah, we had a fucking right field day with these fuckers.
And so when the crowd started turning up and all this sort of stuff, from like your first instant when you're going down there, were the police turning up from like the first few
Oh yeah, the
times
police
you
were
down
there. I think the police come the second day I did that, and there was like 3 police cars just for little old me. And I was just like, well, look at this. Look at these dickheads. What are you here for? No crimes committed. I'm allowed to stand here and do whatever I fucking want.
Public place, you can film what you want.
If I want to stand here and film, like it all started because like I stood in like this fat geezer, Cocoa Pop. He got out his motor, right, and so he was sitting in the passenger side of his motor. So I just thought, just to be fucking awkward, I'm gonna go and stand on a bit of fucking curb right in front of his passenger door. And bollocks to you. Yeah, I'm perfectly entitled to stand wherever I fucking want, and I want to stand right here. I'm not obstructing the road, so you can go and get the driver's side if you want. I don't care. I'm not going down the road. But like, I knew he wanted to sit in the passenger side, so I went and stood in front of that passenger door, tried pushing me out of the way. That's what the police were called. I just pushed him back. You know what I mean? I was just like, yeah, get out. He couldn't move me out of the way, and then I just stood there in front of his door until the police come. I went and just tried pushing me out of the way. I'm standing in front of this geezer's door. He's getting his fat, sweaty mess, and he's there getting right pissy because I won't let him in his car to sit down. You know what I mean? What's wrong, mate? Your leg's getting tired. Fuck off, I don't care. I want to stand here, and if you don't like it, guess what? Tough shit.
And so what were the police reactions start with you and that? How were they dealing with
They were quite friendly. I didn't like the police when they come there. I know they're not my friends. I've never liked the fucking mob. Man was fucking filth. I don't like that cunt. So, yeah. Whatever, it's one of them. I know they're not my friends, like, so I'll be friendly and I'll like, do you know what I mean? We can have a bit of banter, but I understand it. You fuckers are not my friends. End of. Like, yeah. And if I can get one up on you and you do something wrong in front of me, I'm going to jump all over it, take the piss out of you, and make sure that fucking people see it.
And at the end of the day, we know that they're meant to be here to protect the people. The police are, but when they're, you know, the people that these ULEZ sign, that's part of the same system that of these same people that are meant to be protecting us.
But the ULEZ security contractors are the same contract. It's the same company that's just got a £157 million contract for, it's earlier on in the year, for MP close protection. Yeah, they spent £157 million on close protection for MPs because they know what they've fucking done, geezer.
Is it?
They know what they've done.
Jesus,
they know what they've done.
They've all got security all the time.
Yeah, all MPs now, mate, close protection. You know, look how much money they spend. Like, these people are not for the people. What if you were for the people? You wouldn't need that amount of money on close protection. You'd be able to walk out there and greet people and take the questions. These people don't take questions. Sadiq Khan's the most ignorant, rude little man they could have put in there. Like, he ignores people. If someone says a question to him, he acts like they're not there, which is like one of the most ignorant things you can do. At least acknowledge it and say, I haven't got an answer. Be fucking honest. But if you walk it away like that, there's only one group of people that do that, and that's liars.
Of course,
liars can't face questions.
And this ain't right. And this is going to end up spreading all over the country. This will be nationwide. This ULEZ thing, low emission thing. This will go from all the cities.
For your C40 digital prison,
if they can, that's what they're planning.
It's not going to happen for them. No, it's paper mile next. Paper mile's the thing that's going to piss a lot of people off because that's like 15p per mile they're talking about here. So 15p per mile. If you do 10,000 miles, that's 1,500 quid. Car tax in a year. So if you've got, say like that's an average sort of social sort of budget for your miles. If you're, especially if you've, you're a single father and your wife's like you've split up and the ex has gone like 50 miles away. And you've got to drive that every other weekend. That's a lot of miles you're going to be doing with them kids. Do you know what I mean? And all things like that, you can't avoid. A lot of people can't avoid the miles that they have to do. And you're going to be charged. We already charge per mile on insurance. We already charge per mile on fuel. Fuel duty is like you got to put like a certain amount of fuel to go miles. So fuel duty is pay per mile basically, and it's so fucking high at the minute. I think it's over 64p in a pound is duty when you buy any fuel. For 64p in a pound.
Some of the most expensive in the world.
And diesel is actually a cheaper product to refine than petrol by a lot.
I was watching.
It's only more expensive because of duty.
I see someone saying that the older diesel vehicles, they can use standard cooking oil.
Yeah.
And apparently it's got to the point now where that's cheaper than fucking diesel. So you can literally go to the fucking and buy
biodiesel.
Well, you can get the stuff the ones.
Yeah, that's what they do. A lot of McDonald's use biodiesel. They use all their old cooking oil in their fucking lorries.
Yeah,
that's what they use.
Nuts. And so when did you end up first getting nicked over this stuff then?
These little wankers come and raided my house. Burgled my house for fuck all because I filmed someone putting a fucking sticker on a light, right? And I went to a fucking data centre and someone put on the live stream the code for the gate, and I thought this is a little bit of a security breach there. We better show them about this, that their fucking gate code's online and it's freely available to anyone. So I just tested it for them to highlight the security breach. Didn't try and enter their premises or anything. They attempted burglary to wankers. They burgled my house. They tried to disrupt me. Yeah, they tried to disrupt me that day, and for that they just pissed me off. I'll tell you what, the other geezer that was nicked on the same day, they'd done another geezer, shit himself, didn't speak to anyone for fucking 6-7 months. Right? And it was that fucking prick's fault that I got nicked. Fucking idiot, do it right in front of the police.
So you got to...
and I filmed him putting a sticker on a fucking light. I can't control what other people are going to do, but if you're going to do it in front of me, and I think it's fucking amusing, I'm going to film it.
Of course.
So I'm a citizen journalist, and these pricks burgled my house for that.
So the boys obviously over the year or so that this has been going on, they've had to learn different ways then. So it's gone from, I've seen people do the stickers, like you said, putting things up that could be taken down, they've been spraying them, but eventually it ended up going to people taking the things straight out of the ground. It ended up...
So they've done it, they've taken it straight out of the ground. I've actually seen it, I've seen a couple of videos where they've got the box, where like there's all these ULEZ poles have got like a control box next to them, and they just chucked a chain around it and just whacked it on a 4x4 and just drive off and it just pops out. Yeah. I've seen that done a few times. Yeah.
And so obviously, so people thought it got to the point where rather than messing about, there's no point doing temporary measures. If we're going to do something, we've got to sort it, and that's where the saws come in. That's where the people stop.
Yeah, people get these things here are great, like a Makita whipsaw. Look, out there, you put a bigger battery. I've got 9Ah batteries, it's a bit heavy to carry around, so you just got a 5Ah on for the interview. But
and so, how much would one of these cost someone then?
about 300 quid, all that.
300 quid for
that blade there, that one blade's 20 quid. That there, 20 quid for that.
And they go quite quickly, don't they? And so,
I've heard you can cut about 10 poles with one of them.
These boys are out there active. They're trying to sort this for everyone crossing the border. The border to London is absolutely nuts.
What I've seen during this is a lot of mavericks. Like, so you think that like everyone's like, oh, the team, like it's not a team of geezers. Like, there's a lot of just single, like, lone wolves out there who've just had a fucking enough of it. Like, that's the sort of geezers you're looking at. A few good men can cause a fucking hell of a lot of fucking commotion.
Of course. And so when did you first see people with the saws and the saws being used and them taking...
The first thing I saw tried was a fucking angle grinder. And that was shit. It fucking sparked everywhere. The geezer was fucking... He went in it, he pulled it out. It's like 3 times he's trying to go into it. And then like I see it in the daytime afterwards, where it was dark, he'd fucking... Like where we'd have to, like, I think the saw had been choking or something. So he'd have to pull it out and then he's gone in and the cuts were like not like in line, do you know what I mean? So he's obviously like a bit of an amateur, this guy I was watching. But yeah. And then over time, then I saw someone do it one of these. So I was like, that's the fucking way. But then, even better than this is a fucking skill saw. You get a 185mm skill saw, mate, with a fucking £20 Saxton, like, all-purpose blade on it, and that'd do it in like 3 seconds. Like, literally straight through it. It'd cut a fucking pole.
And they're obviously a lot more expensive. How much?
No, that skill saw, you get one of them for £234 without any batteries on. You get 2 9Ah batteries for 80 quid. So what's that? That's fucking 315, and the charge is going to be about 30 quid. So you're looking at about fucking 350 quid for one of them. All kitted out with the best batteries and a fucking charger.
Fucking hell. And so, obviously, we're in like you're in the Hillingdon, Uxbridge, that sort of area there. But have you been following the boys all around London, or you just been concentrating?
I don't follow anywhere. Loads of people have come to my area to fucking come and like protest with me and like
concentrate on your local area.
Yeah, like, everyone who tells me like you're going here, you go, no, fucking not. I'm staying home and fucking chilling. Yeah, and if you want to come see me, come down to the manor and we'll fucking talk. But otherwise, I don't like going out fucking far. I like staying around where I fucking know.
Concentrate on your own bit.
Man's a fucking ghost around here. I know all the alleyways. I know everywhere I can go on my estate. Where, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can just melt. But like, if I go somewhere I don't know, then I'm lost. I'm just like out on the fucking main road. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know the area. Why don't you fucking do it?
Of course. And so we're in like the Hillingdon, Uxbridge, so your local area, like how many of these fucking cameras?
201 in Hillingdon.
201 cameras?
Yeah,
oh
201 in Hillingdon.
Oh my god, they're literally doing every street then.
Oh yeah, they're fucking after us.
Oh my god, I didn't realise it was anywhere near those sort of numbers.
We're the highest borough.
Ignore what I said previously. If you're getting hundreds put up in your local, how can you go elsewhere? This is a full-time job for whoever's doing it. 201
units. Like, so I can go for a walk from my house. Anyone who knows the local area, so go up to the Uxbridge Road. There's 3 at the top of the Uxbridge Road by the fucking BP garage. I've got to walk along like 300 yards to the Prince of Wales. There's another 3 there. I go down another fucking, I don't know, half a mile down to fucking Churchill's Fish Bar. There's 3 more there. Then I walk round to St Andrews. There's 2 outside, just opposite St Andrews Church, going into Uxbridge Town Centre. Then there's another 2 on Chippendale Way if I go left. If I go straight up towards the Gardener's Arms, there's 3 more at the fucking Gardener's Arms. Then if I turn right onto Hersey's Road and come back down there, that's like, I walk back down Hersey's Road onto like Hillingdon Circus. There's 1 on Hersey's Road, 4 at the Circus, 2 more up the fucking. I actually went to them 2 today and they were both gone. Looked like someone had climbed up, cut the wires, and fucked off with them. So yeah, there's 2 less at the wall today. It's normally 7 up there though. We're at Hillingdon Circus. There's 7 within a stone's throw.
Jesus. So how many have come? How many have been broken?
Mate, I don't know.
Over the last year, roughly.
A fucking lot.
And in terms of like, you know, when you see one go down, have they put them back up in that same spot?
Oh yeah, every week they're here doing it.
And so what?
So for instance, last Sunday I think it was, or Saturday, they all got painted and burnt. Someone went up with like a map gas torch on a pole. They always use map gas because it burns hotter than, like, if you use butane, it's not as hot. Map gas just fucking annihilates it. And like, yeah, it's polycarbonate, so it's quite like. One little like dusting across fucking does it, but yeah, if you hold it on there, it doesn't go through the heat transfer. Don't go through the polycarbonate. You get heat transfer through the bolts, and if you hold it on there, it'll fry the circuits and everything inside. But yeah, they've done all that. 21 I've counted when I walked around on Monday morning, and then by Tuesday afternoon, all 21 had been replaced with new units. They were all burnt. They went up there, they took the old burnt units down, and they put brand new ones up.
So that's no good then in terms of doing that. They've actually got to fully come down then, these things, in order to. But in terms of the ones that are fully come down, what are they back up a week later? Or
well, we've only seen one site. The closest site to my house on Ryfield Avenue, we call it the Battle of All Saints. And I've told them, if you put them fucking things on that fucking set of traffic lights, then traffic lights are getting cut down again in short order. That's what will happen if they do that. Yeah? And that hasn't gone back up, funny enough. So yeah, fuck you, Mercedes Khan. If you put them there, you know what's going to happen. So yeah, we dare you. All 4 fucking traffic lights will fucking get chopped down in short order. That's what will happen. I'm not saying who it's going to be, but I'm telling you now, if you put them ULEZ on there, them traffic lights will go. All our brand new traffic lights that we've got, that actually cause absolute fucking carnage on Long Lane, and it's much better when them traffic lights are actually out and not working. So yeah, put the ULEZ watch and fucking watch what happens.
Fucking hell.
It won't be me. I'll make sure I'm sat at home.
And you're proper in it for the cause. Like I said, you were telling me before this, you've got a tag on now. And so you know that original attempted burglary bullshit charge, did that get dropped?
Yeah, they're fucking like, IUI.
Yeah, and so what you've ended up being nicked then since then?
Oh yeah, they persecuted me once on the street for who I was. Like, I was just walking along minding my fucking business with a headlamp on. These wankers said I fucking painting. And like, I didn't have any fucking. I'd paint on my boots from about 2 days ago. Completely different fucking area. Fucking idiots. And then they'd give me 2 charges of criminal damage for fucking painting, right? And then they said, oh, go in equipped. You've got a flagpole and a fucking butane torch. So there was no paint on me. So they've charged me with painting and going equipped with a butane torch and a fucking flagpole. And then some fucking doctor from Harley Street, I've got his name and everything, but like, he's like, it's a common name. But then we looked up doctors in Harley Street with his fucking name, And we're like, right, we know who the snitch is now as well. This geezer actually called the police on us, sat there on a moped and called the fucking police because he saw me at the lights. But all I was doing was shining a light on it. This little prick called the police because I was shining a light on it. I get nicked for that. I get attacked on the street by this copper. I got another assault on police for that as well. But yeah, he attacked me. He just come running over to us. Get on the floor. I was like, well, I ain't fucking lying on the floor. Fuck off. Who are you? It all turns out that this little prick was shitting himself because he didn't have any cuffs on. Like, do you know what I mean? So I ended up having a 5-minute fight with this cunt. Do you know what I mean? Like, because he didn't have any cuffs on him. If he just fucking, like, I'd have just stood there quietly and fucking took, like, do you know what I mean? I didn't want to fight the cunt. I just stood there and got nicked and had him for false arrest. Like, I hadn't done anything. So, yeah, fuck you, you little prick. I can't even remember his name, that one. Some double-barreled little poncy name it was. Right little fucking sweat.
And in terms of, so what's going on with them? Obviously, they haven't been dropped. You've got a court case going on.
Yeah, go fuck themselves. That won't go to court because I can prove that the fucking ULEZ is a laser fucking gun, a weapons system, and you can legally defend yourself from that. And that's what we're saying. You say it was me cutting it down. I say I'll cut it down if I fucking want because it can hurt me and I can legally defend myself from that. Simple as that.
Of course.
We can fucking prove it.
What are you in court for then at the moment? What have you got a court case for?
Like I say, they've nicked us twice out on the street and said I fucking cut things down. I'm a fucking innocent man though. Not guilty all the fucking way. Take me to the Crown Court and put me in front of a jury and my peers.
Has anyone been caught like actually in the act with the fucking thing cutting them down? Do you know any of your boys or some of the people you know, or in terms of like
it's happened,
you know what when they're saying that they've caught you? What have they got? Any evidence?
I ain't seen none. All I've seen is videos of me getting fucking nicked and fucking 7 of them fucking surrounding me, dragging me out, throwing me on the fucking floor when I'm already in the van. They're fucking wankers.
And in terms of the social media networks, the support from them and which ones have closed you down and stuff like this. So YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, X. How have you found it? Have you had accounts closed down with these lot?
I had a TikTok account taken off me, right? A banned TikTok account with 40,000 followers on it just suddenly appeared one day. Right, this account was fucking gone. I didn't get no email to say it's back or fuck all. Just the account back with no strikes or nothing on it. A completely clean account after being banned. Like, it had loads of strikes on it before, right? And since then, I've like looked at the rules and fucking, yeah, I've got videos that I will post on X. I will not post it on TikTok because I know I'm like, it's just stupid to do it because I know their rules. I've seen what I've had taken down before now, and like, there's no point. Like, I've got a lot of followers on there, so I just keep it clean. Like, I know what I can and can't say. I know what I can and can't do, so I just do that, right? Facebook, wankers. Massively shadow banned on there. You take your phone out and like get a stranger who don't know me.
I've tried this. It's a nightmare to even search for
yeah,
me.
I've got 44,000 followers. So if you search Matt Houston on Facebook, you should find me. Like it's not like a really common name or anything like that. So it's what just not Matt Houston. It's not the most common of names, Houston. So yeah, you should easily find it, and you can't. You find my 2 other accounts that I ain't even got anymore. But you won't find them.
People, just so you know, the links for all his social medias will be in the description box below this video. So make sure you get over to there and support him whatever way you can.
On it, mate, yeah. I've got Instagram. They took an Instagram account with 63,000 followers and completely banned that. See you later.
Well, that's what I meant. So the best one, just like I said a minute ago, the best one is X, where you're going to see the
Oh yeah, I'll post anything on X. I don't give a shit. Anything I film, I will post on X because they don't care.
Shout out to Elon Musk.
Yeah, the X just don't care, mate. I've not had any. I've not even had a warning or anything on X. Not one single one. They don't, like. I've seen a lot of people getting banned and that on X, but I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not like. Do you know what I mean? It's like a lot of the people who are getting banned I see on X are either going in, they're being racist, they're making threats to people.
No, it's nuts.
I don't do any of that. I'm not here to like. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going. I'm just fucking there pointing out the fucking facts of what's going on, and that's why I'm not getting banned off X. Like X, like people like me who create original content for their platform. So yeah, let's fucking go.
Of course, fair play to you. And so when are you in court then? Obviously, you don't need to give an exact date. Are you expecting it not to get taken to court?
Have you
got a trial?
I'm going to be in the Crown Court in June 2026 and January 2026.
Well, they've put it so far away.
I've got 2 trials. Yeah. They're just trying to disrupt me and like trying to they try to shit you up and trying to stop me. But they know that if they take me to court, I get to present evidence, and that's why it's longed out for that long. We can prove ULEZ is a weapons system, so please do take us to court. Let us get in there and prove it. That's what we want to present. It's that evidence. So if they nick me or remind me, I'll cut my tag off. And they didn't even come to my house for 2 weeks. Most people get them knocked within 20 minutes. Took them fucking 2 weeks to come to my house. And then they just come nicely and put another one on. They didn't nick me or remind me. They should have, but they didn't. And why not? Because if they remind me, I'll get a judge in chambers, that's why. Yeah. Fuck you, piggies.
In terms of, obviously I can't see it, but you must get loads of support in terms of messages, but do you get any negative messages? And
I don't give a fuck, bruv.
do you though?
You fuck, like, I've had fucking loads of shit. Like, if you send me, you get one. Right, as soon as I realise, like, it starts, you wanker, that's all I read. I don't like, if it's that long, you can write it, waste your fucking time. As soon as I see it's negative, I just fucking block the person, delete it, and then I forget it.
Of course, in terms the positive to negative, it must be 10 times more positive people.
Oh mate, I've been called the legend more times in the last year than I thought was possible. So yeah, I don't look at the negative. I want to fucking feed myself. I'm going to feed myself something I fucking like. And when you're consuming, everything you consume is what makes you. So if you sit there reading negative bullshit all day and taking all that in, that's what you'll become. You'll just tear yourself apart. I know people who do it. They sit there and they fucking jump all over negative fucking comments. And I tell them, don't feed the fucking trolls. Like, just delete these people. They're no fucking, like, it's none of my business what you think. You want to call me a cunt? I don't care. You want to call me whatever you want? I don't care. It's none of my fucking business what you think of me. But if you want to say something nice to me, I'll fucking have some of that. Thank you very fucking much. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, one of them. Just fucking look what you're consuming.
No, fair play to you. And in terms of, you must have had, you said it's been a crazy year, but it must have been a fucking brilliant year for you at the same time. Like, fucking, you must feel more alive than ever when you're out doing this sort of stuff, innit? It must be some buzz.
Doing what sort of stuff? Like,
well, just going out and videoing the people. Not talking any down.
I just got to go out and talk shit, and basically, yeah. And then
having a bit of banter and that. You must have had fun over the years.
Oh yeah, I fucking always have fun, mate. Well, I was talking about this with one of my pals the other day at bins. I used to work as a bin driver before Hillingdon Council doing the yellow trucks, right? And he was like, oh, I've seen your James video and that. I was like, bruv, like, you fucking used to sit in the lorry with us for fucking 7 hours every day. The show was on. Do you know what I mean? We just had like a new guy to take anyone to take the piss out of. Like, we'd be just picking on someone in the bins. Like, you're getting it. If you get in my truck, we'll have fun. But like, it ain't bad.
And so obviously everyone would have seen the James videos. So obviously James, that's not even his name, is it?
His name's Adam. I don't really care what his name is.
We've got to keep calling him James. Anyone sees it, it's James.
It's James to me, mate. I don't give a fuck.
And if he's got skinny trousers on, let him know.
Yeah, tight ass. Fucking.
And have you had any of them actually assaulted you or actually gone for you? Any of these security people?
I've not had one swing.
No?
No, there haven't been a fight.
I
would have just if they swung at me, I've actually put hands on a few of them where they've got too close to me. If you look, there's a video of me going to the data centre. There's one called Rab Mills. He got too close. He walked straight up here. I went, bang, get away from me. Give him a warning. Flat hand into his chest. Fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Don't come too close. You're a fucking SIA professional here. You get to. I fucking pushed about 4 or 5 of them that day. They were getting. There was 2 of us there and 13 of them. And they were like trying to get rowdy, but like, I don't care. I was fucking one of them, innit? Well, let's go.
And so you know your rights a lot. So if anyone else is in their area thinking about doing this, these security, they have to have their SIA badge showing, don't they?
Allegedly, but no, they fucking don't.
Do they have to identify themselves like the police?
They should have their fucking visa on, most of them.
Yeah.
They're not from round here.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Look.
Not from round here.
And so I see.
These are the easiest people to control. Like bringing in foreigners from out fucking side, get them fucking putting in the infrastructure. Fuck everyone who lives here. Fuck off.
And how much are these people getting paid a day? Like the security.
James and that. I've had $360 a day for an SIA.
$360 a day for them fuckers. Fucking hell.
It's not bad, is it?
No. What about the engineers? Do you know what they get? Like the people who are putting them up and that.
I don't know, mate. We could speculate, but yeah, I don't know. It's the honest answer.
And what are they? You can see that they're advertising for these security all the time. I bet they've got quite a fast turnover, or not really. People.
No, I see one. Not really. I've fucking seen him from back in the very start. It's the very first one I ever fucking saw. That was before any of them knew who I was, or I'd even protest or anything. I saw this prick.
But it's good for you to identify them as well. So people, if they've got them living on their street, these people can't be anonymous. And
we know where they live.
No, but it's good for the neighbours know as well that that's what he's doing, because they're probably trying to go out. They're not telling.
But people don't. How many people talk to their fucking neighbours these days? That's the thing, guys. No one gives a fuck anymore. Everyone's fucking just done. I walk down the street. I look at people like literally their eyes are like that. It's like they're fucking not there, bruv. Like, I'm looking around, scanning every cunt and just, you know what I mean, having a good fucking time, right? And like a lot of the people that I walk past are just like that, like they're fucking zombies. Zombies don't look like what they show you on the TV. A zombie looks like this.
Yeah.
Like that, literally. That's what they fucking look like. Fucking monks, all of them.
Of course. And so what's the plan for you moving forward then with this? What's the plan? How's it going to end? Is it going to end? Is it just going to be an ongoing war?
Mate, I just fucking day to day, mate. I just do whatever's in front of me on the fucking day, and I don't care. I don't work. I just got to fucking get by, feed myself, and anything extra I fucking see, I'll go and do.
Fair play. And what's your message for Sadiq Khan and the government in general? Put these ULEZ up.
You're all going to swing, every single one of you, for what's happened here. Crimes against children are going to unite all of humanity. That's what it's always been about here. It's always about the children. Yeah, fuck with our children. We're going to get every single one of you.
And have you got a general message for the public? People who are on the border, they're seeing what you're doing and thinking, I'd like to get involved in something like that. I'd like to do something like that. What message you got for them?
Don't go to a fucking big protest uptown. Why would you go to a protest, right, where you're told where you can protest, you're going to get fucking filmed, recognition, facial recognition, kettled, the police will be there in numbers. Why would you fucking do that? Why don't you, if you, instead of wasting 6 hours there, why don't you fucking draw yourself out a little 20-minute plan to go out at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, somewhere close to you, i.e. right next to your fucking house with a ballot on, go and do something fucking effective, and like, do you know what I mean, have some fucking, something to show from your fucking thing, apart from maybe an ASBO for going up fucking town to Tommy's Rock, do you know what I mean, sore feet, a fucking train ticket that probably cost you 25 fucking quid, do you know what I mean, a parking ticket from going into central London, or whatever fucking shit you got from going in there. Don't fucking do it. Stay at home, you fucking idiots.
Fair play.
Do something local. That's how you do it. No one's coming to help you locally. Your MPs locally, your local councillors will not help you. You have to do it yourselves. Don't protest like far. Protest local. Stay local. Do what I do. My videos are a fucking tutorial.
Fucking respect for sure. So yeah, fair play. And
we're not coming to help you. You've got to help yourself.
No, you can just show the people. And
we can show you what to do.
No, you just
we can't do it for you.
You know, when I had the 200 in Islington of these cameras, fucking hell, that you've got more than a job on your hands here. There ain't no. Everyone's got to do their own part.
We don't do requests. We are not the A-team. And there's no A-team out there. Like, and when people watch Hollywood these days, like, they're always like, there's always the saviour that comes. Well, you've been lied to about that, folks. You've been lied to big time. No saviour's coming. You've got to fucking do it yourselves.
Please. And if you want to get in touch with them, like I said, get in touch with us. All the social media links are below. So, Matty, nice one again, and fair play and good luck in the fight.
That's it, loving it. Have a good
nice
fight.
one.